want to show you something small here, and these are the basics of playing solo. I've been uploading some few short videos, and here is another one. And I want to give you a glimpse of what really makes up solo. And this is because some people tend to go to the advanced lessons, and we all do these mistakes of jumping to the advanced because the tune sounds so nice, but there are steps that are supposed to be followed. So the first step is to know the chords, and if you want to move along the fretboard, you have to be familiar with chord inversions. By chord inversions, I mean if I'm holding a certain chord like this, a simple three-stringed chord, three-stringed chord, is one string, this another string. I've just holded a chord randomly. So this is one. I know these notes in another place along the guitar fretboard. So for example, I have this and I have this. That's the same chord, and you go on and you go on and you go on. For instance, let me start here on the forefront. My apologies, the guitar is not tuned into the standard form, but you can just do it. So here is, I can call it, this is a C. It's literally not a C, but it's the shape of the C because my guitar is not tuned into the standard form. So this is a C. You know there is another C here. This fifth string and the fourth string you hold with the fourth and third and second string, you hold with that ring finger, but you not strum the first string. You not strum this one. Strum up to here when you are picking finger, when you are picking hand. So, and then from there is this chord. You can hold it in various ways. You just need to be familiar with the notes. You can hold it from here up to here, or you can hold it from there up to here, or you can hold it even this one and these three strings. Now that is the same like this, just an inversion. My apologies. And you can go on and on. So this same chord here is the same chord here, the inversion. So, and again you go on, you repeat until there is an octave. So the first step is to understand all the progressions. Then that is if you want to play the solo along the fretboard, because you are just playing the same chords. And then you identify your chord progression. If you want to play 1, 4, 1, 5, for instance, 1, 4, 1, 5. If I start with this simple chord, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, and then this this fret I was holding here. Then this fret you hold like you are holding the same chord, but these two fingers interchanged. This go up, this go down, like that. So I was holding like this, then these two fingers interchanged, you see. And then that is 5, and there is a 4 here. So there's a 4, there's a 5, there's a 1. So this is 1, and then there's a 4, and there's a 1 again, and then there's a 5. Or you can play a progression of 1, 5, 4, 5, which will be simpler. The important thing is identifying these 4 and 5 where they are, and understanding where the inversions are. For instance, if I have a 4 here, this being my 4, you have to know all the notes where they are. So that should be your work. 4, I have another 4 here. But first understand the inversions of one chord first. If you want to hold a C, you understand all the inversions. You'll find those shapes repeat themselves in other chords. For example, if you hold a 4, you'll find those shapes, the way they were aligning themselves. For instance, if I go for C like this, and then I follow this one, and then I follow this one. If I go to a chord like 4, and the 4 maybe looks like, this was 1, a 4 looks like this. Now, this 4 is similar to the C that I started with here. Just that the guitar, these open strings are held by the guitar, but it's the same. It's the same. So if you understand C, and then there's a C, you will apply the same concept here. This is a 4, so you understand there's a 4 here again, and a 5 again, and a 5 again. So they continuously go like that. They interconnect like that, and then they start repeating themselves. So the moment all the inversions of C are done, they start repeating themselves. So your work is to work with those ones and interchanging them. So for instance, if you play a rhythm here, I don't have to use this 4 and this 5. I can use this 4 here. Or I can mix them. That is the simple way to start solo. Don't start complicating with a lot of notes unless you understand these inversions, because in fact, listening to a solo and learning a solo, you have to understand in your mind which progression the solo follows. That will give you an easy time when you are looking for the notes. If, for example, a solo I was playing here, I was playing something like this. So I was starting with 6. A 6 is held like this. This is chord 1, a 6 is down here. It's held like this. It's held like this. So I'm using this note. And then a 4. Then a 1, and a 1, this one is another 1 here. Like I said, 1 and 1. So I am combining this 1, that's the 1. And then a 5 is supposed to be held like last. It's a 1, 4, 1, 5. 1, 4, 1, 5. So it's a progression of 1, 4, and 5. So, but in place of 1, I can also add a 6. So I start with a 6, and then a 4, and then 1, and then a 5. That's what the solo was sounding. So it's like this. That's a 1. And then I go to the 5. A 6, a 4, 1. That is 1. And then I combine with a 5. That's a 5. And then all this is a 5, all that, and then I start again. So in my picking thing, in my picking hand, sorry, my picking hand, you have to learn to strum the strings in an alternating way. First, you have to understand about scales. That's a different lesson, but I'm gonna give you a glimpse here. For example, if I'm playing that 6, I'm playing down, up, this string down, then this up, and then the same string down. If I play one string more than one time, I will not play in one direction. I'll play alternating, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's how you practice. And you can practice that from the lowest string to the upper string, or the upper string to the lowest string. For instance, if I want to play this a simple major scale, that's a 1, a do re mi. I can play a do re mi fa sol la ti do, do re mi fa sol la ti do. So I'm playing up down 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 up down. So you do it faster. And then this, it continues up to the lowest string. It's a repeated octave. So you can see my strumming hand, up down up down up down. So that's how you practice in strumming. I will specify on that lesson on another video, but I hope this will be helpful. So this is just a small video. Pay attention to it, and pay attention to the information I've shared with you. Stay safe, subscribe to the channel, and great content is on the way.